Hey, you, friends, family, and strangers. Today, we are actually not going to do the stuff I said that we were going to do yesterday, but instead, we are going to bum around this hotel and do absolutely jack shit until I have to go to work, and I'll tell you why. Because I am hella shitbag tired, and now I'm hella shitbag dizzy to go with it. And I'm so tired, I'm feeling like I'm getting sick, is how tired I am. And I'm just pulling way too much into each new day. So I'm going to text my realtor and tell him that I'm not going to be out there today. Sorry. And the reason why he wanted me out there today is because he wants me to put the key back into the riding lawnmower so he can play with it and tell me whether he wants to offer me $1,700 for it. That's probably not going to happen as planned. So even though it's like in the middle of the night, I'll probably just text him now. That way he either gets it now and it wakes him up, or he gets it when he first wakes up so he doesn't drive out there and me not show up to meet him out there. Kind of like how when that original showing never ever turned into a concrete plan, but he never bothered to tell me. And I stayed up all night that one night to get the house ready for a showing that never took place. And if it wasn't for me texting him and asking him what in the fuck happened, then I wouldn't have even known what the fuck happened. Unlike that, I'm actually going to let him know that I'm not showing the fuck up.
You're a loser.
I done slept right through continental breakfast. That's how you know you're tired. Take it from a fat guy, believe me. If you're so tired you can't even get excited for a breakfast that you done paid for already with your ticket price already, and you sleep right through it, that means you are one tired son of a gun. And after I drop this Yule log, I'm going right back to sleep, baby. So as you know, the dude who is interested in my property has paid for the exclusive access to make an offer before anyone else. And he also, quote, really was pleased with the walkthrough, unquote. So that was yesterday, and I'm just wanting to know if that conversation took place between him and my realtor. Then what are we looking at? Will he be making an official offer for me to sign? And I'm assuming it won't be for the full asking price. But if so, for some reason, he thinks he needs to do that for leverage, then great. So I asked my realtor today via text, will our potential buyer be making an offer? And he texts back, on what? Then he said, your house is under contract. So I responded with, yes, and he will make an offer though, and I will sign that offer, and then we will schedule a closing, question mark. Should I be concerned? Well, damn. I'm glad I freaking asked because apparently there's some stuff that went right over my head with a near miss. Apparently, I close on both properties, as in I'm locked in on the sale of mine and the purchase of my new one, and those to close on both at the same time is already scheduled. I know I signed some crap, but I thought it was ticky-tack shit. Like a disclosure agreement and blah, blah, blah. And I thought they made a curve offer. So I will have a fun time and an educational time going back and reading in a lot more detail all the crap I signed. I didn't catch that. Jeez. So my closing is scheduled. I just hope I'm available. I wonder what time I agreed to. Anything else I signed while I was blindfolded and on ketamine? Shit. Fuck it. I'm up. I'm gonna get up. As much as I'd like to lay there in bed and pretend that I'll be able to fall back asleep, it would just be a frustrating waste of time. Plus, I got heartburn out the asshole, and I want to see if I can walk somewhere and buy some fucking milk, take my vitamins, bruh. Fucking 40 degrees outside, but it's supposed to get up to 65 today, so I'm calling it summer. Fuck it. I'm just going to wear my shorts, put on my t-shirts, bruh, and do what I do. You don't know me, Mr. and Mrs. Dale. You don't fucking know me and the struggles I go through, bruh.
How are you?
I'm good, Jim. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Well, this call is about your new Medicare benefits.
Yes, it is. My Medicare benefits, yes. Oh, I wonder why I'm not allowed to speak.
Anyways, I just became aware of a particular document I signed that makes it a fish. And since they like their walkthrough, they will not be rescinding on that fish document. Like I said, that went over my head. But now I can stop worrying about everything. I am good. I am good on my new house, and my old house is as good as sold. So we're good. Okay, I feel an incredible weight off my shoulders. I now have a date, and I do have a couple more weeks to move out and to get everything hot and rocking. So I am like fully any stress I was feeling, which wasn't much to begin with. I think I have a lot of confidence in my guy, but any stress I was feeling is now so now I just need to figure out basically what routine I want to get into until the day of closing, and I'll have a whole new world of challenges and potential things to do after I get into the new property. But for now, I think we're just looking at some van lifing, which as you can see right now looks pretty nice. I mean, even SpongeBob loves it. Look, spongy. So we're just doing that for a little while. And in the meantime, we'll get things finished up at the house as far as all my crap out of there. And they pretty much already bought the place, so it's not like I need to fix anything or mow the grass or flush the toilet or nothing. So, but for now, let's take our vitamins and go do a little shopping. I'm going to buy some giant tote boxes, a couple of them for sure. A couple big, giant stackable tote boxes, and maybe even like a big heavy-duty plastic stackable shelf thing for the old storage unit. So let's go, kids. I am staying in what is called the B block, upstairs B block. So as you can see, I'm not attached on the upper level to the A block of the hotel. There's just a 2-story open walkway. I can go downstairs and get into the other part of the hotel while being indoors, but not upstairs. And there's also no elevators in B block. So, isn't that cute? This is where we live for the next couple days. Outside my room hallway, I have a nice view of the back of whatever restaurant or store this is. Who knows? But it is a lovely back wall to whatever business that is. This stairwell absolutely reeks of cigarette smoke, and it is absolutely disgusting in here. Look what I found. Clifford, hey buddy. Was you out here all night? This hotel is nice, it really is, but I tell you what, I'd rather be camping. Congratulations to me. Just about 4 minutes ago, I made my very last mortgage payment of my entire life. Mark your calendars, friends, and buy me a cake, because that's exciting. I gave them a call like this, and I said, hey, I'm selling that bitch. So what are we going to do? Because this is like 3 months late right now. And the nice lady said there is a demand letter for the January mortgage amount that was due in Jan 25. If we do not receive that by April 7th, then we will proceed with foreclosure. And I'm like, well, I get that money back anyway, so let's go ahead and make a payment for January. Let's go ahead and get that demand letter on out of there, because not that I think it will disrupt the closing of the property, the sale, and the title office will authorize, the title office will have me sign something to authorize them to communicate with my lender, which is my mortgage company, and then they will use funds from the sale of the property to completely and totally satisfy the loan. And then the loan won't exist anymore. That'll be gone, and then I'll be left with profit. And the title office is actually going to take money to completely and fully, without a mortgage, purchase my new piece of real estate. So that is an exciting development, all things considered. A little rough in the details as far as like homesteading on this new piece of land, if I even decide to do that. But that is a different chapter later on in this story. For today, that is done. I have just made my very last mortgage payment of my entire life, because I will never, ever enter into a mortgage agreement ever again. I will also never, under any circumstances, take out a car loan. And I will also never, ever lease or rent a piece of property. When you get a hotel room, you pay in advance and you don't lease or rent. That's called purchasing an occupancy license, which is what I have for the next 2 nights at my hotel. Because I very much need their resources, right? Because right now I'm moving out of a house and all this fun stuff. So that's today's big top of the arc of the story. I'm free and clear. So why did I make that last payment? It's not that I think it will disrupt things. It's just that I guess the potentiality of it's there, and I'm betting nothing would have happened. However, I knew that I would feel a lot better if I just went ahead and took care of that, because by the time it ever becomes a legitimate issue, the sale will be long done and gone. So I called them up and told them my situation. I'm selling the property. The nice lady explained that, and I said, you know what? Just to clear up any potential doubt that I may be going through over the next couple weeks, why don't we go ahead and make that January payment? There's a reason why I let things fall behind. There's a reason why I let things stay behind as of recently, because I wanted to see how this stuff would work out with, when my closing date would be, etc. But if you would like any advice that you didn't ask for, it's this. Go ahead and make your mortgage payments as normal up until you're done with everything when you're selling a piece of property, because you don't want any kind of hang up. You cannot sell a piece of property that is foreclosed on and stuff like that. Once they utilize their lien on the property, then it's no longer yours. The sheriff will show up and pull you out of there if the sheriff needs to do that. That's just how that works. So, but in my case, I don't think the timing would have added up close enough or late enough to where it would have gave me some big problem. But I figured, just in case, and I get the money back. So after everything's said and done, I still get the value of the land. So basically what I paid today, I no longer am required to pay at closing because my account is a little further along now, so less is owed on the principal. Not much, which is part of the scam, which is why I never wanted a mortgage. I didn't realize how vicious it was until recently, and now I'm good. I'll never do that again. Mark my words, I will never be a tenant again, and I will never get a loan again. When you borrow money for a house, a car, dinner, and a credit card, like if you go shopping and you spend the bank's money, obviously you're paying more. Even if they're telling you that you get kickbacks and all this, they cannot pay their bills unless they're making money off of you in some big picture way. It's not economic to spend someone else's money because they're going to want you to pay for that service, obviously. And in the case of a mortgage loan, it is insane how much money they profit off of you wanting to live somewhere. It's mind-blowing. So do what you got to do. If you truly respect your budget, then you'll buy a piece of property with real money that you actually have. So if it's not your dream home, it actually kind of is, because having a mortgage is no one's dream either. That's your nightmare. So if your dream home requires you to pay 3 times as much for getting 1 time the amount of property, 1 time the amount of house, then is it a dream home or is it a nightmare home? But anyways, thank you for sharing this experience with me. It'll be nice to move forward from here and go about doing more enjoyable things with extra time and money that I will unmask for myself through this transitional period. So, friends, family, and strangers, it has happened. Ya boy has made his very last loan payment of any amount for any reason ever again in my entire life. Thank you for letting me tell you about it. See this extremely long, big, metal, tornado-proof, bulletproof box? That is a shipping container. I would like to buy one and put it right on my new chunk of land and store my crap in the back and set up a cozy little house in the front. Believe it or not, one of those long bad boys could fit my entire life in it with plenty of room to spare. Check this out, guys. I got me some Chinese food. But look, I'm about to cause a glitch in the Matrix because I'm going to eat my food with a Panda Express fork. And you guessed it, that's not from Panda Express. I'm pretty sure doing that's illegal in at least 2 states. But I'm not in either one of those states, so we're good. Also, I am very pressed for time today. I'm sorry. That meal, I got to take time to get that down. And I got to take the time to get this video up and ready. So, friends, family, and strangers, I can't run over there and capture something really fun on video for you today. I also will not have time, just like I don't have time to do that today, I also don't have time today to get this video ready later. I must do it now, which means, unfortunately, it is time to wrap this one up. But thank you for letting me pop into your life today and share with you my personal fun accomplishment of making my very last mortgage payment of all time. Mortgage free is the way to be, and it's working out so far already for me. So that's it, my friends. Thanks for being here. It is time to piss on this fire, pack up this camp, and head back to the hotel room. If you want to help me, please do so by sharing this video or another one that doesn't suck to all your dumb buddies, because that helps out a lot. If you want to contact me directly, well then fucking do it. Just shoot an email over to dougalonation@gmail.com. I will see you bright and early, as always, at 7 a.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. So come back in tomorrow morning and check on you, boy. But until then, please remember, don't be a douche.